Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. Well, ain't got a shirt pocket. Hey, driving around in Seattle today. That's always fun. It brought up a couple things I want to talk to y'all about. I don't care if you're in a big truck. Don't care if you're in a four-wheeler, on a motorcycle. I don't care. It applies to you. I see everybody doing it. I try not to do it, but I'm guilty too periodically. Not very often, because I'm aware of it. You people that are paid to drive, you should know you're supposed to be a professional. However, I see you messing it too. I used to train drivers, and I call it outrunning your stopping distance. However far you can see in front of you, you should be able to stop your vehicle, whether it's a big truck, car, or motorcycle, whatever you're driving. Don't outrun your stopping distance. Now today, there was two almost big old pileups. Those of you that know Seattle, it ain't flat country. I mean, it ain't mountains, but it's hilly country. The interstate does this. And a couple of different times, people hauling butt, they crest that hill, and traffic came to a stop, and they was doing everything they could to shut them down without wrecking. Seen a lot of smoke, heard a lot of noise. They outran their stopping distance. Everybody's in such a dadgum hurry. I also used to tell my students, Atlanta was a prime training area. A Watermelon 500. I would tell them, I said, now if you'll watch, if you go the speed limit to 5 miles an hour below it, and depending upon the time of day, 5 miles an hour above the speed limit, and just cruise. And yes, I was one of them that would stay in that second lane from the right. One of them that you truck drivers get mad at. Get out of the way. Slower traffic, stay right. It doesn't say if you're doing the speed limit. But you got all that merging traffic on the right lane coming on and off the highway. So yeah, I would stay in that second lane from the right, which is the far left lane for the big trucks, because most of it around there, trucks have to stay in the right two lanes. But if you'll do the speed limit, 5 miles an hour either side of it, depending, everybody else will walk right on around you. The truckers will do it mad at you, but they'll do it. If you four-wheelers would ever notice, most of the truck drivers leave a pretty good gap between them and the vehicle in front of them, because we need some room to stop. So when you're in a hurry and traffic's stopping up there and you run over, just cut over in front of that truck because there's so much room. You just took his stopping distance. That means you're fixing to play bumper cars. Think about that. If he can't stop, you're the next vehicle in front of him. You're in trouble. The motorcycles, and I ride. Well, I used to. My brother got crippled up on one, and our youngest son got killed on his. And it was because of people not paying attention. Neither one of them was their fault. It was the cage, the four-wheeler's fault. And I'm out here in a big truck, and I've had the motorcycles cut right over in front of me, and I'm like, really? If you lay that thing down, you know what I'm going to do to you. I was watching Alaska State Troopers a couple years ago. Whole bunch of motorcycles passing a big truck up there on Alaska highways. You know, blacktop. And they was just getting it. And one of the motorcycles, he was just too close to the big truck. Wound up going down, and the big truck, the trailer tires ran over him. Really? Did you have to be that close to the big truck? Same thing about y'all cutting us off and pulling in front of us. Really? Are you in that big a hurry that you want to cut in front of that big truck and have him run over you? It's crazy, people. Slow down and think a little bit. You know, big trucks, you should know better, and I've had you cut over in front of me. I'll have that safe stopping distance, and I'll be pacing the traffic and have one or two truck lengths between me, and one of y'all fly up there and cut in. Really? And you call yourself a professional. You should have known better, but you did it. Don't outrun your stopping distance. It's a numbers game. You keep doing it, and you'll get by with it until that one time. That one time. Then if you live through it, you're going to have it on your conscience, whatever happened. Whether you killed somebody, whether you crippled somebody, or whether you just have a wreck on your record. But it'll bite you, and hopefully you don't kill somebody. But it happens out here. It just kind of got me going today. Watching all these people outrunning their stopping distance. It's crazy. These big wrecks we have in the fog, they're in between Chattanooga and Atlanta. Here a few years ago, had a big pileup. I mean, a monster pileup. Because everybody's wanting to run 70 miles an hour. That's the speed limit. If it's foggy and you can only see 2 car lengths, you'd only be driving faster than you can stop your vehicle. And that's exactly what happened. They was all hauling butt. They get up here, the wreck's already happened. They can't stop. Wow, right into them. Really? Oh. Maybe I'm just getting old. There was a day I was as guilty as everybody else, so maybe I'm just getting old. Nowadays, what I worry about, who's going to ask me, because I'm watching. I'm keeping my safe distance. Who's not behind me and who's going to plow into me? It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous world we live in, a dangerous world we work in out here. We really ought to be trying to make it a little bit safer. Alright, that's my rant. God bless. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.